Hello! Surprise, I have a voice. I haven't posted anything in a while, and I was really busy with school and I had no motivation to do like a bigger animation. But I've actually been doing art and smaller animations. It's incredible. I know I've been doing stuff. Wow. So we're gonna be talking about those and the characters in them. This stretches all the way back to January, so I'm a little bit intimidated, but we got this. We have over like 30 art pieces and animations to get through, and I have no idea how long this is gonna be. I tend to just kind of start sentences and hope they find their way and make sense by the end of them. In case this turns out to be very long, I'll probably leave like a comment with timestamps of my favorites so that you can just like click through those instead of watching the whole video. Some of the stuff is like really old, so I'd probably recommend doing that if you want to see my favorites and like all the newer art and animations. But let's go ahead and start. This first one is my characters Kimi and Lusp. They're siblings. I redesigned them later, and there's a lot of art of them later. This is really old and kind of scary, if I'm being honest. But I kind of like how I did the windows with the rain going down. But that's about it. They're part of like a game world I have in my head, and their designs get adapted to fit more in like a video game type world later on. But that's them. This was made on the 1st of January, so a while ago. Second one here is my old Warrior Cats characters from like 2 or 3 years ago. This was drawn on January 11th. So they're siblings also. A lot of my characters are siblings. Their names are Hollyblade and Icefeather. The feathers floating around them were actually given to them by their friends, so I wanted to include that in some way. I really like Holly's spikes. I think they're cool. Yeah, I haven't drawn these two in forever, so kind of a flashback remembering that they exist, but yeah, I like them. I wanted to do a drawing like based around a color palette because I hadn't really done a lot of that at the time. They're of my character, same character, just like different forms. She has like a cat form. I redesign her a lot and I draw her a lot. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing with her, but she's cool. I like the colors in this one. And it was one of my first times drawing people that I actually kind of liked how it turned out. This was way back January 13th, so we're still pretty far back. This one's also that same character. She doesn't really have a story. She's just kind of a character that I just draw a lot for fun. Her design's already changed. That's something that continues to change. I can't really nail down a design for her for some reason. Yeah, I remember being really proud of this one. I like the idea, I just think I could definitely do it a lot better now. It looks a little flat, but I still like it. It's okay. This was made February, I can talk, I promise, February 5th. Okay, this next one's an unfinished Dream SMP animation. I wanted to make kind of like a sequel to the other one I did because it did really well, but it just ended up being way too long and I couldn't really, it was a lot. It's actually okay, like I might come back to this at some point, but it was just a lot and it was kind of intimidating, so I stopped. I won't say which animation meme it was because I might actually finish it or go back and redo it or something, but I was trying to get comfortable drawing humans. I hadn't done a lot of that. Yeah, I kind of like it. I like how the fire transitions into the confetti. I like the general vibe of it. This was February 8th. Ooh, okay, so we got Basil from the game Amori. I had a phase where I got really into that game. His eyes are kind of scary, but we don't talk about that. I really like his clothes. He has a cool character design. All the characters from Amori have cool designs. I wanted to try something new with like shading, so I did the lines and I put like a grain effect over it. I don't know. It turned out okay. I like it. I like the butterflies and the flowers and stuff. Just anything with Basil in it turns out really good because his character's colors are really cool. Yeah, so this was February 23rd. Oh, we got a little sketch from Amori. It's one of the tag-in pieces from the game. Whenever you swap out characters, it kind of gives like a little photo of like the characters interacting, and they call them tag-in pictures. I think they're really cool. So this is Hiro and Aubrey's tag-in picture, so I did a little sketch of them. This was from February 24th. Yeah, I'm getting a little better at drawing people, I think. The eyes are a little creepy, but that's okay. Ooh, I like this one. I don't know. I must have used like a watercolor brush for it. It's Rambu and Ghostbur, again from the Dream SMP. They both can't touch water, so I like to imagine that like the characters just kind of hang out when it rains. I kind of wish their characters had interacted more. I think they would have been friends. Rest in peace, Ghostbur. Also, Rambu's character is so fun to draw. I don't know what it is. I think it's like the red and green. If I was to draw him again, I think I'd give him like a a really cool design. More inhuman, I guess. Ooh, it's Kimi and Lusp. They're from the first drawing. This is their, like, redesigned thing. I don't know when this is from. Also, the Ghostbur and Rambu one was from March 1st. I don't think I said that. This is the redesign of Kimi and Lusp. It's so that they can fit in the video game world a little bit better. All the characters have, like, cloaks and stuff, and they don't really have that much, like, expression. To kind of let the player connect with them more. They'd be dual protagonists, so the story would swap between the two of them. I have a lot of ideas for it, but I don't know how to even start with something like that, so it'll probably not end up being anything. But I love them. Kimi's neck looks a little wonky, but that's okay. So we have unfinished AMV sketch thing for my character Delilah, who we'll probably see a lot later, because I know I went through a phase where I drew her a lot. It kind of shows the start of her story. She wakes up and sees herself asleep in an ambulance bed, and then gets sucked through a window into this, like, dream world. Her story's whack. It's really cool. Yeah, I love Delilah. She's cool. This was March 3rd. Ooh, more Dream SMP. Okay, this is Ghostbur again. You can tell who was my favorite character. Rest in peace. I don't know how ghosts die. Oh, I guess he got revived, but same thing. I really was proud of the colors in this one. I still like this one. I like how the lantern at the top matches with the flowers at the bottom, and how, like, the colors of the flag match with the lanterns and the brewing stands and the TNT and just everything. I really like the colors in this one. I think I got a lot better at doing colors over the course of this year. Yeah, that one I'm still kind of proud of. It was March 17th. Ooh, we got Kimi again. Here's, like, a ref sheet of her, I guess, and, like, I can just imagine, like, sticking this into her video game world, and, like, it would feel really natural. She's just a little creature. I love her. Yeah, I just did, like, some expressions and stuff. This was from March 20th. And here's her brother. I did this on the same day. His took me forever. His hair is hard to draw. He'd have this cool move where he could, like, stick his weapon into the wall and, like, do, like, a double jump thing or just chill on top of it. It makes, like, almost a platform for him to stand on, and he can slide down walls without taking fall damage. Yeah, he's cool. They're both cool. Oh yeah, here's, like, a work in progress animation that I'm never gonna finish from March 25th. Just a little kick. That's pretty much all I have to say about that one. Ooh, I like this one. So this is Aslam. He's one of my characters. He was in, I think, the Sunburn animation with Tide, who's the little orange one, who was in 2 animations, I think, on this channel. I'm really proud of this walk cycle. I like how the fur on the leg moves a lot. I'd spent a lot of time on that, and I like how the crown bounces. He's a really cool character. He's just walking. He's an awful person, but I still love him, like, as a character. Yeah, this was March 27th, if I haven't already said that. This next one I'm not going to talk about it too much because I already put it in one of the animations, but I made this April 1st, just, like, really late at night for some reason. Yeah, it's the character from earlier with the scarf that I can never nail down a design for. She's fallen. Help, she's drowning. I don't know. I like how, like, I put a water effect on it. I tried to, at least. I think it's okay. Okay, this one's April 4th, and it's Greywing. I was trying to get, like, a better art style for cats. Like, I like how I did, like, the round nose, or the round, I guess, snout, you'd call it. I don't know, I just wanted to design one of the characters from that early series, because I don't think they get enough recognition. I tried something new with the eyes, too, that kind of stuck. It didn't stick for a while, but I think it does now. I like how I did his little ear tufts, too. Ear tufts, that's hard to say. Ooh, it's Delilah again. This is the one from the, like, half-finished, sketchy animatic that I had at the top with the ambulance, where she, like, saw herself. Yeah, she's dancing with her friend's sister, whose name is Andromeda, or Andro for short. I need to redesign her. I have way too many characters with, like, dark hair and purple color palettes, so I haven't drawn her since then. This was also April 4th. Here's Delilah again. I really like the colors in this one. Her face creeps me out. If I was to go back and redo this, I'd redo the face. But I like the colors. The pattern in the sun fits her story too. Her story is that she's, like, in this dream world and has to fight all these, there's, like, these enemies, and she has this dream catcher's shield, basically, that she has to get them tangled in to defeat them. the combat is like, I don't know if this is gonna be like, I imagine it is kind of like a video game also. Like the combat would be the shield as the dream catcher, and the enemies would get stuck in it. So yeah, she's got smoke around and a candle in her hand, take that as you will, and like a bunch of warm colors in a flower field. This was from April 5th. I did a lot of stuff in early April. Okay, this is that same character who I can never nail down a design for. Just a short animation that was gonna be part of something a lot bigger that I might still do, but I probably am gonna abandon it. I like the colors. I like her colors in general. This was from April 11th. And we have some like reference sheets, I guess you'd call them, of Serenity, who's like my channel mascot, and also character who I can't design. At this point I've just accepted that her design's never gonna stay the same, but that's okay. I'm proud of these. I like all the poses and stuff. More proud of Serenity's than unnamed character. It was hard to get them from my phone onto my laptop, I will say that. I did them in class, I remember. Next up, we got that one time I drew me and a bunch of my friends from school as birds. I'm the small one, like next to the owl, the little gray one. This was from April 22nd. I like the pink shading on this one, and I tried something new with an art style too, like with the lines. Like in a lot of the drawings around this time I did this thing with like the lines poking out. I still kind of do that, but not as much. Ooh, okay, a character that is on this channel for once. This is Tide. He's being dramatic. I like the colors. I did the little lines poking out and a little texture over him. I like this one also. The old art's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. It's not as doesn't make me wince looking back on it. He's just being dramatic. Yeah. This one's from April 26th. Ooh, we got my character Sonder, who is also in the background of a couple animations. She's jumping. Don't know what she's jumping for, but she is. I like her design with all the flowers and stuff. I think it's cool, and her little chipped ear. This was gonna be part of an animation meme with the walk cycle from earlier. I don't know if I'm gonna finish that one, but this exists. This is from one day after the Tide one, so April 27th. I'm surprised I kept the dates of all of these, honestly. Don't know if I'm gonna keep this one in, but it's just a bunch of references of just random humans to try to get better. This is from May 8th, just what you'd expect. This one's my favorite. I'm so proud of this. It took forever, but I wanted to practice like a longer animation, not for a video, so I just did me and one of my friend's characters, just doing all types of movements to practice. I think I kept the weight consistent and fluid. I think I kept the sizes consistent also, which is something I didn't think I'd be able to do. I like how the scarf moves when my character jumps, and how she kind of stays up for longer before splashing down in the water. I think I did pretty okay. If I was to redo this again, I'd probably make the water, like the river, move, because it just kind of looks like, I don't know what it looks like, but not water. And I'd probably redo the background, but I really like this one overall. This was also from May 8th. Ooh, this one has a story to it. This is my character Arsa from May 12th. I wanted to draw a background and design a character based off of an album cover and a song, and give the character like backstory related to the song, and just draw according to the album cover. But the one I landed on, I haven't listened to in forever, but it's Strange Trails. And if you look at the album cover, you can see the tree in the colors. The colors in this are a little darker. I went to work thinking of a story for him, and now he's a side character in a book series or not a book series, just one book that I'm already like 5 chapters in on and I love so far. So this started a chain of events. He pops up later too, this character. His story's cool. I don't want to say too much about it in case I actually end up doing something with it, like in case the book actually goes somewhere. Yeah, this is from May 12th, if I haven't said that already. This is another character in the story. Her name's Avalon. She's debatably the main character. Here she is. She gets a purple cape later that I think adds a lot to her design. Trying to get better at like environments and stuff. This one didn't really turn out how I thought it would, but it's okay overall. This was from May 16th. Here's the holy trinity of characters with absolutely one shared brain cell between them. They're the main protagonists of the story. Arsa's probably a side character for most of it. But Ori and Avalon are siblings. I have a lot of sibling characters I'm starting to notice. I tried to keep their designs similar, so like their colors are just inverted, like warm and cold tones. I love Avalon's little purple cape and Ori's little crown. Their story is just really tragic, but I like it. Arsa looks like he hasn't slept in 3 days, which he probably hasn't, if I'm being honest. He's doing his best. He's doing his best. Oh, I put this one here. This one was probably from earlier. Probably like around March, actually. But I couldn't find the date for it. Yeah, I don't know what I did with the sky in this one. I don't know what brush I used, but I'm really proud of it. I couldn't replicate it if I tried, but I really like it. I like the breath, too. These are all my old wolves from a Minecraft world I had. I just wanted to draw something, and I was like, might as well. They deserve the world, honestly. They've been through so much. The one on the right, his eyes scare me, but other than that, it's good. If you zoom in on the tree too, you can tell that I didn't actually finish the drawing. We're finally getting into June! Yay! Here's a unfinished sketch page of Avalon that I still need to do. She's fighting, she's angry. She's the only reason this timeline hasn't been abandoned, I swear. I like her little like pastel shirt. It's actually, in the story, she practices sword fighting by like cutting the floating flower petals in the garden. They just get caught in the wind, and she like tries to slice them while they're in the air. And that's why her clothes are stained. So just a little detail about that. Oh, this one didn't turn out how I thought it was. This one's from June 8th. I like the background, but the character looks really young. This is undesigned, unnamed character. I don't know how old she's supposed to be, but probably like 15 to 17 in that range. And she looks like a child here. But other than that, I like it. I like the colors and like the stars falling in the background and the reflection. Also, I'm starting to realize all my characters have like boots. I don't think I have any characters without shoes that go up really high up their legs. It's not because I don't know how to draw feet. We don't talk about that. Here's that same character, but she looks like her actual age. Wow. This one was from June 12th, so not that long ago. I really like the one on the left. I'm proud of that one. And the one in the middle is cool too. The one on the right kind of looks like the Nutcracker meets Sonic. I don't know why her hair looks like Sonic, but it does. Yeah, the uniform designs were by Schmeck Does Stuff on Twitter. It was for like a challenge, but I don't ever post anything on Twitter, so I just drew it anyways, but didn't ever post it anywhere, so here it is. I'll link them in the description so that you guys can see where the uniforms come from. Yeah, I really like the posing on the first two. Let's go, I'm getting a little bit better at that. Ooh, this one's from June 13th. This is the last one. Finally, we made it. I don't know how long this is. Future me, good luck editing this. Oh god, I didn't think about that. This is gonna take forever. But it's my characters from different worlds interacting with each other. Lusp, Delilah, and Avalon. They're just walking. Don't know where they're going. They're going to undisclosed cool place, apparently. Yeah, we finally made it to the end. Like, as I was saying, I don't think I have any character that doesn't have, like, boots or socks or something. Like, I have no, like, normal shoed characters. I need to do that. All this old art was actually better than I thought it was. And all the new art is also better than I thought it was. That's it. I don't know how to end, so I'm just gonna say bye. I hope you liked looking at all my characters and stuff. This was a lot of fun to do. I'll probably do something like this again, maybe, if I just don't know what to post. Depends on how this turns out. Yeah, hope you all have a good day, and thanks for watching. Bye!